Kia ora Canterbury and welcome to Canterbury Live on Thursday the 16th of October. But before we get into the show, as you do, going down to New World and picking a bit of roast pork for dinner, a lovely young mum came up to me and her name is Karen, and just wanted to say that she loves watching Canterbury Live, and that on Fridays at 4 o'clock she has a new mum group and they catch up and they actually sit down and watch Canterbury Live together while the kids are running amok around them. So I have to give a shout out to Rochelle, Rachel and Christine, and of course Karen. So thank you ladies for supporting us and watching us. So this is for you today. Now, Empire, you've heard about it. What a wonderful showcase that is hitting Christchurch next week.
How the system should work. There's a storm brewing.
So we have 4 double passes to give away to see Empire, but you do have to do something for us. You need to send in your most outrageous costume or outfit that you have worn through to inquiries@ctv.co.nz and you will go into the draw. It's a fantastic prize. I'm sure you can find a photo somewhere. Now next up, the Davis Cup, as you know, is here next week. It's Chinese Taipei versus New Zealand. So we do have some family passes to give away, and again, just simply call through to Marianne on 03 3777 033. Now, tomorrow, you've got less than 24 hours to support this wonderful cause, Drop Your Boss. As we said, 3 of our managers are supporting the cause and they will be stepping out, literally, and abseiling. There goes Michael, our head of news, Andrew Keeley, our general manager, doesn't normally look like that, and the beautiful Rihanna Smith, who is our production manager. So all 3 of them at 8:30 tomorrow morning will be abseiling down the building at Les Mills. Now, all you need to do is make a donation. Now, it's for youth development. It's $400 per child to actually go on this course, and it has amazing benefits to them and for their personal growth. So very nominal at the end of the day. So go to our website, ctv.co.nz, follow the links there to support Michael, Rihanna and Andrew. Wonderful. Now, coming up on today's show, we have Phyllis Brown in, and we're talking about meditation. I think we all can enjoy a little bit of that. But first up, now exams. Do you have a teenager at home, or maybe they're at varsity and there's exams? Are they eating the right food and getting the energy that they need to sustain the time they need to get through those exams and do the best they can? Maybe not. And that's, thank goodness, why we have Nicola Freya here to give us some tips. How are you, Nicola?
Good, thanks.
That's good. Now, you've got a examite, or someone that's going through it at the moment. How's he finding it, Connor?
Well, it's all about sort of planning and keeping organised, but I mean, teenagers have lives as well, but they do their best. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he's a busy boy with his rowing as well, it's a double banger there, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So it's about feeling your best, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the thing is, you know, a colleague of mine said to me, he uses an analogy of a birthday cake with icing on the top, you know, and the cake has to be made of a decent lot of ingredients to make the icing on the top worth actually making the cake a beautiful cake. Just like in our lives, if you get to exam time and you've been eating rubbish all year and suddenly you're trying to find that magic food that's going to make you perfect for exams, eating well then, of course, is a benefit, but try and just keep a steady flow throughout the year as well.
So that's what you're saying. It's not really... Okay, it's never too late to eat well.
Absolutely.
We won't say that,
no, not at all,
but you should build into it before the exam time.
And even at exam time, you know, the same goes, you know, try and eat all the time, eat a good diet and get the best nutrients into yourself. Not so much just 5 minutes before the exam or just the meal before the exam. Try and eat well all that time, just making sure plenty of fruit, fresh fruit and vegetables, lots of nutrients in your food, and drink plenty of water, get plenty of sleep, that sort of thing. Just take all those things you really do know. just make sure you really think about it at this time of year.
But also remind those people in our lives, those children.
Yes.
So what kind of lifestyle sets you up really to have a healthy?
Well, so like I was saying, the sleep, try and get 8 hours of sleep a night, and that can sometimes be hard to organise if you're up early in the morning for school and you are studying late. 8 hours can be difficult to fit in sometimes. They say drink about 2 litres of water a day. Water is really important, and of course better than high sugar drinks for us. And even a small amount of being low dehydrated by a small amount can have quite a big effect on how you think and how clearly you think, so it's really important. And then just that general healthy diet, making sure 5+ a day, having a good balance of foods. Yeah,
exactly. And you're not saying to be completely. You can have those little treats.
Absolutely, that's all part of a healthy diet. Yeah, that's
I'm glad you touched on energy drinks. Now, we're just inundated with being thrown down our throat, literally, all about these, even the All Blacks and that are promoting it, unfortunately, and they're our role models and that, and those drinks, those sugar drinks.
And it's so there's 2 categories. There's the sporty sort of drinks, which some of those are appropriate in some areas of sport for long distance sports, or sort of high amounts of time spent on the sports. But generally they're just really quite full of sugar and certainly not appropriate for exam preparation. The other ones, of course, are the energy drinks, which are high in caffeine as well as everything else, and they are a complete disaster at this time of year, because if you use them to keep yourself awake and then you don't have that good sleep, you wake up the next morning sort of a bit like you've had coffee, or just like you've had coffee.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly, literally.
And then you get into the cycle where you actually can't sleep properly, and it just has a disastrous effect. So I would just say that they're actually not even in the Food Standards Code, not even recommended for young people, or to be promoted to them. But certainly I would not recommend them at exam time, or any time actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we take any food into the exam?
Well, definitely your water bottle. Yeah, and I know my son, they say you're allowed to bring a small bag of things, and the kids generally bring in lollies. But I mean, I don't think it's necessary if you've had a reasonable meal before your exam. But if you feel that you would need that booster, the big thing, of course, is you've got to have something quiet.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
There can't be rappers,
no potato chips.
Nothing that's going to make too much noise. So perhaps, even if it was a little bag of scroggin or something like that. Yeah. But if you're having dried fruit, of course, make sure you're rinsing with your water. We've got to look after your teeth as well.
A lot of sugar in that dried fruit.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Nicola. All the best to Connor for his exams. So hear that, eating healthy you can start at any time, but stay away from the sugar drinks. I think that's one thing we can take out of our conversation. After the break, a bit of meditation. See you soon.
Southern News Week is an Otago-based news bulletin. Produced locally in Dunedin, it's your chance to catch up on everything that's happening in the community. Southern News Week, Saturday at 6:30 p.m. and repeated Sunday at 10 a.m. right here on CTV.
Just 7 minutes north of Christchurch, Silverstream is a unique residential community carefully planned and developed within a rich natural environment. A family home or terraced villas, Silverstream offers a wide range of living options for every stage of life. The show homes are open. You can select your section, design your home and choose your builder. Purchase the house and land package or the terraced villa for streamside living. Silverstream, a community for everyone. It's closer than you think.
Action Removals, offering short or long-term storage facilities, full packing services, comprehensive rates, all fully insured and with 6 vehicle sizes to choose from. Earthquake repairs? Action Removals pack, move, store and return your valuable possessions stress-free. Action Removals, a family business that has been operating in Christchurch for over 10 years. Action Removals, your one-stop removal service on time, every time. 0800 222 526.
Located at the foot of the Port Hills, Berrymead Golf offers a spectacular location for any occasion. Make your dream wedding a reality with private use of our green function room, outdoor garden courtyard, large marquee and stunning gazebo. Or for your next conference, enjoy the relaxed atmosphere of Berrymead Golf, offering a private, spacious conference room with special deals to make any break a true break. All with customised catering from the Wow Cafe. Berrymead Golf, 50 Berrymead Park Drive, right next to the Berrymead Heritage Park.
Avoid the monkeys when it comes to relocating. Trust A1 Movers, a family business since 1993 that guarantees a professional job every time. We carefully handle and wrap your valued items, ensuring they have a safe journey. Secure storage and insurance options are also available.
A1 Movers, the careful, caring, moving company. Oi!
Al Jazeera News. International news right off the satellite, bringing you up-to-the-minute coverage of world events. Al Jazeera News. Weekday mornings at 6 o'clock. Right here on CTV.
So I feel like I should be crossing my legs and maybe sitting like this, or the whole cliche of meditation.
The
Isn't that
lotus
right?
position,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. We'll have some ding dong, ding dong. Or like ab fab.
Yeah,
Do the whole
into the
ab
zone.
thing. Not quite. We haven't got ab fab. We've got Phyllis Brown though. Meditation.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, I thought I'd talk about meditation this week because we've just come after the school holidays, and I'm sure there's lots of parents or guardians out there who've just popped the children back to school, and you just need to unwind and declutter the mind, and that's what meditation is really all about. It's about taking a deep breath and standing still for a moment in time and just allowing the mind to relax, not necessarily about the body, because the body will relax anyway, but with meditation it's just getting the mind just to sit still and just be in a place in that lovely relaxed state.
Easier said than done.
It is easier said than done. And you know, there are different types of meditation. So you have silent meditation where you can send an intention of just, say like, I don't know, meditating on a particular colour, on an aspect like love or harmony, and just focus on that word or that colour and just allow your mind just to keep coming back to that, keep focusing on that intention, and that will still the mind. Or you've got a visualization type meditation where you can go on a whole journey and you can be in a park or down a meadow or visit a castle or sit by the lake. And they're more about, they are quite active, but they're about a destination and getting a sensation or a healing or an inspiration at the end of the journey. So there's different types of meditations for different types of people.
It's finding your happy place.
It's finding your happy place. And really the simple thing about meditation is you could just simply go and stand in your garden just for 5 minutes and not think, just focus on a plant, become aware of your breathing and just keep looking at that plant. And that's a waking meditation. So you're fully awake, you're fully conscious, but you're not thinking about the tea or the kids or the shopping or your work or anything else. Just out there breathing in nature and just looking at a plant and just absorbing the beauty of that plant. Because how often do we sit and we look at our beautiful flowers and that we buy for our home, or the beautiful flowers in our garden, or just what's out there available, and actually really perceive that beauty and just focus on the beauty and what does that mean to us. So meditation could be all sorts of things. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a set place with set music, in a frame of mind, because that's what we tend to use as excuses. Oh, I don't have the right environment, or I don't have the time, or I never seem to find the right location.
Right.
But we can make meditation space anywhere at all.
And is it about being in the moment?
It is about being in the moment. Our minds are so multitasking. So even when we're driving, we are thinking about getting home, seeing the kids, getting the tea, doing the shopping. You know, our mind is constantly driving forward. Whereas meditation is about just cutting off from all of that outside influence, taking a deep breath and just not having a busy mind, just having a quiet mind, a still mind, and just being in that place for that point in time. And it is really beneficial just to not think at all. And that's harder than it sounds, because even in breathing meditations where you're just focusing on your breath, you know, a stray thought will come in. So go back to your breathing and just focus on that sensation of air coming in through your nose and out through your mouth, just to put any distractions to one side. And that then just trains the mind that it can be still and it's okay to be still, and that you can give yourself that time during a busy day or a busy week or a busy month.
Music, does it help?
Music does help because obviously when, in the green room there, the ladies were talking about dancing to Jump, which gets you up there and jumping. So you wouldn't necessarily want that kind of music.
No, a bit of Metallica.
A bit of Metallica,
Yeah,
heavy metal. However, there's lots and lots of beautiful, soft meditation music out there that can get you in the mood. It slows the mind down. And there are particular types of music. So in the meditations that I have available on my website that you can download, we use the theta beat or theta rhythm music. So it's subliminal music, or binaural music it's actually called. And what that does is it slows the brain right down through the tone and the rhythm of this music, right down into that theta level, which is the meditative space. Mm-hmm. So our brain goes through alpha, beta, theta and delta rhythms, and theta is that meditative space. You're not quite asleep, but you're relaxed enough that the mind is at a really slow rhythm, a slow level of energy. So music can really help, and even if you can do silent meditation, just sitting in silence. Again, that's a lot harder than it sounds because we're so used to noise and clutter on all the time. I know I'll put the television on, but I'm not actually listening to it, but it's on in the background. But I'm cooking the tea and it's just that rhythm in the background. Whereas an empty space with no noise, that can actually be quite difficult to stay in.
Well, you are helping us out, Phyllis, because we've got down here 3 different CDs there that we're to give away to some lucky viewers to help you on your new journey for meditation. Just call through to Marianne on 03 3777 033 and one of these could be yours. Thank you, Phyllis. I'm in quite a relaxed state right now, actually, and I've still got one interview to go, but it'll be all good. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time.
We will do, thank you.
And stay with us for more Canterbury Live.
Arts 21 showcases the vast creative talent and minds that are making a name for themselves in Europe and beyond. Think outside the square with Arts 21.
For news, views and local stories, the Christchurch Star.
Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to Stay Well Pharmacy. Whatever the season, Stay Well Pharmacy has you covered. As an integrated pharmacy, we stock all the well-known pharmacy medicines, as well as quality nutritional and herbal treatments. Our team of pharmacists and full-time naturopath are here to help you find the products and advice to suit the needs of you and your family. So come in and see us at Stay Well Pharmacy, 27 Shands Road in Hornby. Stay Well Pharmacy, live well, stay well.
Welcome to Caltex Redwood. We're a family-owned business proudly supporting our local community. We're open 24/7 for fuel and shop goods, and we have an amazing team of people ready to help you. Save at least 6 cents per litre using AA Smart Fuel cards. We also offer great value on our LPG bottle fills. We have a full workshop and Bridgestone Tyre Centre. Our mechanics and tyre technicians will get your car sorted. Caltex Redwood. We're just down from St Bede's on Main North Road. Caltex Redwood. What drives you?
Canterbury Live coming to you daily at 4:30. It's all about what's happening in your region, Canterbury, what's hot, what's not, and much more. Canterbury Live. Okay, welcome back to Canterbury Live. Now, we're all getting cracked up, in some manner of speaking. I'm now joined by, this might confuse you a little bit, there's a little difference there. We have 2 Jennies and Marie, but here now is Marie Hudson. No, Jenny.
Marie Hudson.
Marie Hudson in the middle, okay. Jenny with
Cooper.
a Y.
Yes.
And Jenny on the end with an I.
Jenny Cooper. So
Jenny separate. Jenny sandwich, nothing wrong with that. Hey, so, well, maybe. Cracked for Christchurch. Tell us exactly what it's all about, Jenny.
So after the big earthquake, we started collecting broken, fine bone china.
Right.
And we got masses of it, didn't we?
Loads and loads.
Loads and loads of it. We wanted to make something special, return it to the city. Yeah. And after a lot of toing and froing and a little bit of funding from City Council, a group of about 12 of us in all have built a beautiful chair and ottoman that are on Colombo Street. And Greening the Rubble have built us a gorgeous park to put it in. And they've got all the plants are rescued from the red zone. So the whole thing is ex-earthquake.
It's lovely. And it's just down from Ballantyne's, isn't it? On the corner.
If you're going up towards Ballantyne's on Colombo Street, it's between Chewham Street and St Asaph, or St Asaph and Chewham, on the left-hand side. And it's a gorgeous little spot. Little white picket fence around the outside.
It's like a room.
It is, isn't it? Really? It's called the Green Room.
Beautiful garden.
So Jenny, what was your part
I was probably,
in the creation?
I was probably 3/4 of the way through it. No, last year. I started last year with the girls. They were already established. And we were at that stage just making the flowers, and we were making them at home on mesh. We didn't do it all on directly onto the chair. We sort of did it half here and half there, didn't we? Yeah. And once all the flowers were made, then we went into a workshop and put it physically on the chair that Jonathan from Greening the Rubble had built for us, hadn't he? Really? Yeah.
And Jenny is a very good mosaicer, because there's various levels of skill.
Yeah, there must be. That's right.
And Jenny could be a professional. She's very good.
She is a professional.
She is a professional.
You are now.
I have to behave because we're on TV, but the whole group, there's heaps of different ranges and stages and backgrounds. And
essentially, though, I think we're probably a bunch of lunatics.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say, Marie,
addicts.
How did you all come together? I mean, were you friends before? I mean,
no,
were you a group?
Bizarre, actually. Sort of pulled us all in slowly. It's a sort of strangely mutating
Everyone
thing.
Sort of came from a different angle. Some of them did know each other through mosaicing, but Marie is interested in public art, and I just wanted to save some broken china. And so everybody heard the publicity and thought, oh, I could help, and just rang or emailed, and we sort of just formed very casually, didn't we? Yeah.
And what a wonderful piece of, to have a conversation around, especially for those who've donated. They can actually see a part of their life. Maybe even their parents or grandparents. Because, of course, you would have found, Jenny, that some of the history of the plates and so forth could be generational.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I think that when you girls, when it first arrived, it came with letters, didn't it?
We asked everyone for stories.
Yeah.
And some lovely stories.
In the Green Room, which is the name of this park, we've included one of the letters. It just tells the story of this particular china in a particular family. But a lot of the china came with stories or dates or...
And that's the thing, especially going back in the day, china was a very valuable thing to a family as such. It was a big purchase, and especially in the traditional weddings and so forth, and it was to be carried on.
And very precious.
Exactly.
Very often not used, and this story that we're talking about.
And I think I'm guilty of that too. I think I kept on display
rather than functional.
She had it in her family for years, and she was taken by her grandmother to a glass cabinet and was told, one day this will be yours, and she just loved the concept that this was going to belong to her someday eventually. And eventually the first time it was ever used was at her mother's funeral. A really touching story. But she came to the launch of the chair, this lady, Mary Calder her name is, so her letter is on the sign that goes with the garden, and she was there at the launch, and I was able to take her by the hand and show her some of her beautiful china which was on the chair. It was so cool.
You see everyone looking at the chair going, oh, I think that was mine, or my mum had that, because it's all really recognisable. And when Jenny went last week, she couldn't get near the chair because there was a queue.
It was funny because we slid by for a look, and as we pulled up, my son and I had to wait because there was a whole group of people taking turns on the chair with photo, and I thought, oh, that's what it's about. That's great, you know.
Well, no
so
pressure,
nice.
ladies, no pressure at all, but you will have to follow up. Maybe a table? Maybe a little coffee table. Something's got to follow, hasn't it?
Absolutely. We've used, would you say, a quarter?
About a
less
quarter
than the china we've got. So we've got a lot of china.
We've got to go, but lovely to meet you, to the two Jennies and Marie. Well done to you. A wonderful little thing for the city. Hey, thanks for joining us today on Canterbury Live, and we've got more tomorrow. Have a good night. Be safe.
Whether you're looking to renovate your whole house or simply spruce up one room, accessories really complete the look. A few key pieces that reflect your personality and style is what makes a house a home, which is why Millers have created a collection of fashionable homewares that encompasses a wide range of decorating styles. Discover exciting new colour and texture combinations within their range of cushions and throws, bedding, home fragrances, rugs, art, and decorative accessories. Add a bright splash of colour with a statement piece of art, creating visual interest in your living spaces. With the perfect piece of art, you can enliven any room with an array of vibrant colours or muted hues that complement your lifestyle or the mood you wish to create. And Millers have all the right pieces to enhance your home, from paintings and mirrors to ornaments and statement bowls. And don't forget vases. Millers' broad selection of designs are sure to please. Choose from either single items, which are understated, or a statement piece that attracts the eye. Millers have an extensive range of designs, finishes and colours to suit any style. A home is also given new life and comfort when styled with an exceptional designer rug. Good quality rugs not only feel fantastic underfoot and highlight your stylish colour and design schemes, they also serve a practical purpose in your room. Rugs protect your floors from daily scuff marks, lighten the load on high traffic areas such as corridors, and make a soft play space for toddlers. Millers can also help you create the ultimate bed and bath escape. Enrich your sleeping quarters with luxurious sheets, quality duvet covers and throw rugs that wrap you up in comfort and warmth. Or give your bathroom a lift with their premium selection of towels and accessories. Millers have a great range of products that allows you to add the perfect finishing touches or features to your bedroom and bathroom. Millers have the largest range of cushions in Christchurch. They offer a wide variety with hundreds of different shapes, sizes, textures and colours to suit. Coordinate these with one of their many different types of throws, vases and accessories, and you can create your own individual style, making the most of your living spaces. As well as looking stunning, your home will smell gorgeous as well, with Millers' wide variety of home fragrances and candles, scented oils and oil diffusers. Relieve stress, enhance clarity and create ambience by lighting up scented candles infused with essential oils. Or beautify your body with their great selection of hand and body washes, creams and lotions. New to Millers' giftware selection is this beautiful table and chairs set, both in the lovely teal or a nice burnt orange, perfect for a wee conservatory or a covered patio. And don't forget that you can mix and match your cushions to suit your liking. Millers know that decor is an essential element of home design, which is why they offer a great selection of high quality designer homewares and chic accessories to suit any style. Their collection of fabulous homewares is always growing and changing, so come in today and enhance your daily life with a piece from their stunning collection.